are going through.
O cara...
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth! Anticipation! Are we in the game, baby? Let's go!
O cara colocou no nome, Galorys não vai ganhar esse ano.
The final match of the night. We've got GALORYS, we've got 4Magic, we've got Brazil! In an all-out brawl.
They surely know how to tease us, huh?
Isso aí não é BR, não.
Opening up stuff here at P1 in a big way. But the question is, how long can they hold on to it? Comes 4Magic as well with the response to those grenades, but the trophies have been set up perfectly well, and GALORYS blazing on P1 at the start here.
Yeah, 4Magic, nothing left to take here. No Houdinis, no acts of magic or any of the above. No card tricks here in this one.
Mama.
It is Folky. Looking to put it down. Able to bring their 5 combo in the feed as well. On his way to a Pretty. Off the rip. Maggie now trying to get into the mix as well. Hin going to be shut down. The break is going to come through. No. It's Mihawk able to stay alive. And no, that's Pabzera. Big kill is going to come through. And GALORYS flawless just about through this first set. 40 seconds in.
Yeah, Folky hitting the 6th streak straight up. Bigadera in the house as well with the baby Pretty. Drops very early game. I mean, crazy stuff here. 42-3. Holy mama, they're not going to allow us to go to control, are they?
Oh, definitely not. Not like this. All gas, no brakes. Go ahead and put it down. Pedal to the metal, baby. We want that engine to roar. It's a beautiful V8. We know what's capable here. 4Magic now trying to battle out early rotations. Big kill's going to come through. Bigadera going to be able to take down one with the nade, one with the shotty. Pabzera waiting patiently. Able to find one under the hop up. Not going to get good for there. Frozen's going to be able to shut him down. The back line's now going to be compromised. Folky looking to make a break here. Needs to play patient. Wait for the crew.
Tá bem.
Lucas finally starting to gear up as well. Picking up 3 kills already. Slowly but surely. He is heating up on the battlefield, and he most definitely needs to if he wants to stop 4Magic from catching up with them. They're finally finding a couple of breaks here on P2, a little bit better than their starting performance on P1 earlier. Here comes the smokes and the grenades, but it is going to be just enough to keep GALORYS at bay.
Just enough is going to be good enough. Look at that. Lead's going to be transferred into their possession. Rotation's over for New. Boxing gloves out for Hin, or Pabzera rather.
Que isso?
Whoa, that's your teammate there, buddy. I've had moments like that nonetheless. Frozen hops on through, gets dusted on the transition. Middle of the map going to be occupied by Mihawk. He is going to be taken down. Pabzera looking for the transitional kills on the outskirts. First operator popped. It is Hin. Looking for big returns there with that Sparrow. Able to shut down one initially. The 2-piece involved as well. And that's going to be GALORYS taking a bit of a commanding lead here after we see the P3 open up for business.
Yeah, fantastic stuff here at P3, but of course it's nothing that 4Magic cannot recover from. The points are not too far away.
Ele rushou ali no meio dos caras tudo.
A little bit of a break here. They are being forced to spawn all the way back at gas stations. Double grenades on the toss. Does it find anyone? It finds the trophy.
Mihawk de purificador, tá?
Burning them down with the purifier.
Absolutely crushing them up.
Essa é nova.
Into the furnace.
My God.
Absolutely disgusting affair here in the kill feed. It has been lighting up blue. Right-hand side, still yet to get into double digits. Operator now invested here for Bigadera. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like the position, and I definitely don't like the timing. 10 seconds left to go. He's trying to secure the bag too early. It is going to get put on an absolute T-shirt.
E o Bigodeira foi ao lado, viu?
A waste of an operator like that, especially with P4 opening up for business.
Jogou no lixo o especialista dele. Jogou no lixo.
2020 hindsight, but let's be real.
Aumenta a qualidade da live. Tá no máximo já, galera. Não tem como aumentar mais que isso, não. Já tá no máximo já.
And you know for a fact that operator could have been doing magic there inside that house. Awesome stuff coming on from GALORYS on the other hand. But of course, they do drop the ball here. 3 players hopping on, and they've got the spawns from the statue side as well to make good work here to catch up with GALORYS. So recovery is absolutely fine coming through from 4Magic.
Yeah, ups or not, they've been able to do it with the pure gunny, and gotta love it there. We did see the Grab Vortex grab a kill or 2 there as well. Leo's been doing a great job of bunkering down this power spot.
Boa, Lucas.
Lucasen. Oh, even able to rip him off the head, but it's Crows in there for the trade. So T's crossed, eyes dotted. Here comes the hit from the front. It's enough. It's GALORYS able to maintain the lead. Last 10 seconds of it as well as we rotate over into P1 for a redo. It is going to be a little bit of a lead, still in favor of the boys in blue. GALORYS taking the advantage. Can they maintain it throughout the second set of hills?
And Mihawk just lingering around for long enough to make sure 4Magic doesn't pick away too many of those scraps. And now on the reset of these hard points, and it's once again still GALORYS. The first one's there, but this time around, a little bit more of a presence here from the side of 4Magic. They've got 2 more players inside that hotel who needs to hop on out, but the grenades don't stop raining down on them.
Nade shots, gunnies, all of the above. We wanted standoff, classic Black Ops map. Picture perfect here to end this night, as we've had a great day. Let's see if we can end it on a high note here, as we see the lead now starting to be recouped.
Oh, wow.
Deficit not as big. 4Magic at a prime position, but it is going to be the bleeding stop now, as we see GALORYS finally able to put their feet on the hill. Nonetheless, power position still maintained by the boys in yellow. It is 4Magic still with a lot of command on the map.
Mistakes are meant to be learned from, and it looks like 4Magic has learned quite a lot. The adjustments are here, but they're still finding a little bit of a difficulty here in terms of the access onto P1. But we did see that Magic working on P2 earlier on, and they are off for a early rotation as well as to control the gas station. So they've got that spawn.
Eles vão tentar quebrar pelo feno.
Going on here for P2. All they need to do now is just win out those gunfights.
Oh, not only that, they got
Quatro cara no feno da GALORYS.
GALORYS now trying to take advantage of it themselves. They got a little bit of a vortex in their on, and it's going to be able to take the break. That is huge. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing to show for it. The hold going to be broken almost instantly. And GALORYS coordinate perfectly onto the break into this factory site now, as we see PapZero trying to get involved here with the War Machine, as well as got a little bit of help from Hen with the Sparrow too. Perimeter control at an all-time high. And it looks like GALORYS going to continue to run away with this lead. 25 seconds left to go here on the break.
Yeah, equalizer just to put the icing on the cake here. Mihawk still burning them down with a purifier. GALORYS just having a good time out there. They've activated all of those operators and they put them to good use as well.
Nossa!
Single moment. But of course, Brigadeiro's going to be
Aí foi
showing up
triste.
with his own R9 shut down those plays. 161 to 114.
R9 é a melhor arma para tirar especialista.
Thought that 4Magic was about to have a solid comeback. They've got one operator on standby for the side of Leo's.
Opa, Ganev! Raid do Ganev. Obrigado,
Oh,
Ganev.
he's go ahead and pop it.
Tamo junto, obrigado pela raid.
Maggie now up top. Pops the staircase. Clean shots. Able to shut it down. Big Blue. Big parties going on. First 15 seconds through. It's 4Magic. Looking to make a little bit of that lead disappear. And the deficit's starting to come through. Brigadeiro at the bottom holding the staircase down, and a massive hold so far through the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, beautiful comeback here, even though they do lose that Sparrow earlier on. Those gunfights still solid on the side of 4Magic. And just like that, they're right back in it, right? You gotta love a solid game of Hardpoint, and obviously these boys do not want to drop the ball too early. Brigadeiro now desperately trying to get the team right back.
Rapaziada.
The backstab will be solid from Mihawk, but it's nothing that Leozera cannot.
Olha esse jogo, mano.
And they are at the very door, knocking it down.
There we go. Firstly, going to be handed back over into the hands of 4Magic after a solid amount of time. Big gunfight through the door frame there for Mihawk, but it is going to be traded on through. P4, abound, highly coveted area. This is a space that you want to cover. And right now, the spawns are going to be read perfectly here. Leo said looking to make a break on through the back door. It's certainly going to be shut down. It is wave number 1, down to 1 player. And certainly, they're going to have to battle it out of the respawn.
Nossa, 3 cara L.
Activated Leozera. His operator is on standby as well. He just need to make sure they don't make the mistake once again with the operator pop. Needs to
Aí o Pabi jogou
close
muito.
enough contact, and PapZero with the War Machine will
Ai, ai, ai. Aí o Leozera descontou.
Responds with his own beautiful plays coming through this time round, and the purifier is not going to be wasted. Okay, I was just about to say that it was going to be good. Used well. Lucasin was there though for the Punisher.
I'd say that's a trade that I take right there. You take the vortex for the purifier, 100%. You take 2 for 1. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate there for the side of 4Magic. The last little bit of scrap time is going to go in favor of the boys over at GALORYS. So, big kills for Mihawk as he is able to throw a shoulder. Almost takes 3 down with him through the smoke. Not going to be able to hit the Crispies. And nonetheless, we've got a third set of hills coming through. 250 to 178. Both teams laying it all in the line right now. Lead still very much so in the hands of the GALORYS. Can 4Magic make something happen here in this third set?
Yeah, pretty chaotic matchup, I tell you, between GALORYS and 4Magic. These mistakes will not be forgiven in the later parts of this competition. They need to clean this up.
Aí jogou.
As far as GALORYS is concerned, they're just focusing on getting all of those eliminations. 220.
Ó, dá pra fechar aqui, hein, galera. Dá pra fechar aqui na Foreign. Agora não dá mais. Mentira, ainda dá. Agora não dá mais. Nossa! 4. Pelo menos ele fez bonito, né? Ele fez bonito ali na R9, compensou. Só faltou tacar o aviãozinho certo, Fock. Só isso. Ele tacou no chão, o aviãozinho explodiu e matou ele. A jogada foi bonita e engraçada, pelo menos, né? É o entretenimento.
Absolutely huge equalizer, equalizing the battlefield, and now it is all up to 4Magic to continue holding on to this. Hunter Killer Drone's going to go.
Ah, e o Mihawk quebrou.
Shows up from the back door, shutting down a double. Leosin with a Sparrow on the investment. This operator is going to hold that hill for a little bit longer on the side of 4Magic.
Oh, it's huge. Leosin, wow, massive. Leozera, Crozen involved. They've held down the fort. They can recoup this deficit, but it's going to be all about the rotation. If they want to take this win, they can't do it here. Pabzera looking to find something, able to find 2 in himself. Is it enough for the break? 17 seconds is all that is needed and not enough time. Now you've got to get the rotation for new.
Everybody wants to find themselves, but Pabzera shouldn't have found himself in that situation. 235 to 233. 4Magic's right back in it.
Cara, o bigode vai ser complicado aqui, tá, galera? O bigode aqui vai complicar.
But early rotation absolutely needed now for the side of 4Magic. They've got 3 players to hop on in here. 1 on the defense early for the side of GALORYS. And it looks like Folk is doing a fantastic job with that R9.
Aí jogou.
Single-handedly doing it all on his own.
O bigode jogou bem, mas o Folk jogou melhor.
3 seconds, 2, 1, nobody. Game 1, 250 to 235.
Tá, porra!
A lot of passes right there. Look at Mihawk. Give me some.
Deu terremoto na câmera.
Game 1, hard fought.
Boa, 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 boa. Vamos.
See, at takeoff, we kick things off. Those grenades are going to be flying out first. No trophy whatsoever to stop them, but those grenades are not going to find anyone. So all is well at the start of this S&D.
Rapaz, takeoff SD, coitado da 4Magic. Coitado da 4Magic.
First 6 rounds off on the attack. Let's see if they can make the most of it now. Is that marker you want to reach is probably about 3. 2 to 3 would be comfortable. Ease the pain as we get the rotation over the defense. But right now they're a little bit of a standstill. Smoke's going to come through in the middle of the map. They're going to be able to get the cross, but there's 2 players to deal with initially, and that's going to be player number 2 on Mihawk. Quarter's going to be round. A lot of noise is going to be made. Mihawk going to be able to get the first interaction here. Shots are already going to be firing off. It is going to be a close one.
A sneaky play from Mihawk, just patiently waiting for the player to show up. Again, Crozen.
E rapaz,
offside. Mihawk finally strikes Brigadera down. Can he get another one? Spots out Leozera. The sprays are on. Grenade will not find the full connection. Does manage to tag him up quite a little bit though. And man backs away. Mihawk, final survivor up against 4 survivors. Yeah, this is a tough one.
Oh, there's a side. Almost takes the second one down.
Rapaz.
God, if you would have done that, you might have fell out of my chair. Nonetheless, no harm, no foul. It is going to be the side of 4Magic striking quickly here in this takeoff search and destroy. Could be the last one of the night. Could be the last game of the night, certainly. As I'm just taking a look at all the broadcasts. Everything done and dusted. Everyone's already qualified. We're just waiting for the Brazilian teams to come through.
Não pode mais perder nenhum round aqui não, hein?
Will make this a 2-0, Lucas. Absolutely denied by Crozen and the snipe from across. Thundra hitting hard early game. Crozen, can he find another one? Will be denied, but Folky off screen will find Leozin. 1-for-1 trade thus far. And the pace slowed down once again. The defenders stacking on A.
Ooh, Fuki. What are you going to do there, mate? Certainly playing with fire.
O problema é que a Foreign conhece o jeito que a GALORYS joga. De tanto que eles treinam juntos, a Foreign já sabe como que os caras se posicionam, entendeu? A mesma coisa a GALORYS. Mesma coisa a GALORYS, galera. Mesma coisa a GALORYS sabe como que os caras jogam nesse mapa.
B site yet again. They love to push this site Back to back they go. Foki
Top
looking
1 e
for
top
the
2 Latam, pô.
attitude adjuster and a difference maker, but it's Bigadera shutting down Hin.
Okay, can you do it? I denied.
Isso que é foda, entendeu?
And GALORYS not off to a fantastic start here at all for Magic, about to bag them, but Minha just keeping things alive here. Still in a 2v3, one man down.
2v3? 2v3 situations.
Not on the outside. The defenders need to make some sort of work here. Man, just teasing them with the plant. But nobody's showing up just yet. And a long rotation round outside from...
Opa, Pabizeira!
What?
What are we
Just like
doing?
that?
Mustache ficou sem entender nada. O que aconteceu? Como que o Pabizeira fez isso? Do nada.
Bag in their hands. Could have gotten that plant right there. Didn't like what they saw on the transition. Pabzera makes them pay the price. Bomb, however, is going to get planted. Mihawk is going to get spotted.
Opa.
Oh! Most gets caught
não vai correr não. Vai correr não, Meg?
We trade
Tá
one
aí,
for
ó.
one. That could have been a round in favor of the side of Fort Magic, though.
Absolutely, man. I mean, it was absolutely on the outside, and then just like that, off-screen, multiple engagements going the way of Pabzera. It was just not something I expected, but it is what it is. GALORYS about to upset Fort Magic once again, I expect.
Absolutely. We've gone one for one so far. A round dropped right at the hands and the palms of the boys over at Fort Magic. They are not going to think about it. We're going to move on to the next. 2 stacking this site here, right on the outskirts of P4. This building is main. And let me tell you, it is about to be a bloodbath on the outskirts. Bigadera is the only person here. Did get a hit marker onto that trophy, so information's there. But does he know there's 2? Certainly about to find out now. As everyone's starting to stack and bundle up for joy. Are we going to see this rush or not? What is going to happen? Waiting for the hit. Here it comes. Maggie, first person through. Dusted. How does he get that? Bigadera able to get the trade, but it's Lucasin and Foki able to take down 2 of their own. Bigadera going to be able to take down Lucasin in return, and it's down to 2 apiece.
We got the bomb.
Foki needs to rotate from long way round. He should be able to get there in time for that backup of Zera as well with the snipes. Can't really get close and personal. Rosen just peeking around with the Thundra, expecting to find a player around these corners. They route the bomb.
Olha esse confronto, galera. Pabizeira contra Crozinho. Foque. Nossa. Que bala! Mama. Bigode contra Foque.
Not going to be favoring you there, buddy. You saw a little bit of a connection there on the left-hand side of the screen. Here comes the shots. Pabzera, good for the 2. No harm, no foul, no damage. Done there. 2 rounds in a row. The defense stands strong.
Pabzera no SD é muito forte.
For Magic. Need to figure it out now as things are starting to get a bit drastic here. Momentum starting to swing in their favor. GALORYS' favor, that is. Let's see if they can ease the pain here in this next round.
More than GALORYS doing well, it's Fort Magic with these unfortunate mistakes that are punishing their own plays. They are finding Bigadera once again early. Pilsen goes, oh my goodness. A lot of these engagements are happening off screen. Perhaps some of the other observers can hop onto this broadcast and help us out.
All hands on deck, cut fair, right? Nade perfectly. Whoa, yo, I don't know how that one missed. Nonetheless, it did. Foki does get the damage in onto the top side of construction, but it's going to be on the outskirts.
Qual o posicionamento do Pabizeira? Ele fica deitado ali na escadinha.
Top side control. About to be challenged. Foki looking to make a big boy play.
Olha, ele levou o Pablo pro cross.
Gun one down from a distance. And now they're still trying to figure out where is Foki at. Oh, hello, Mihawk. Going to be out, snaking his way up the staircase. Not going to pay the price there.
Boa, Lucas.
Foki has got eyes on them, but Lucas
Boa, Foki.
gets the job done, and Maggie
só o cross.
Focusing on Lucas. Gets taken out from the back. Leaving Crozen all alone here in a 1v3. Hand's got the Thundra, but the question is, does he have the skills to absolutely bag the 3
Cara, os 3 da GALORYS rotacionando pela base deles.
Again, turn the tables on his squad.
20 seconds left to go. He's got to make a play. He's got to do it quick. Bombs down. And the boys over at GALORYS know exactly where it's at. The jig is up, buddy. You got to make a move.
Bomb acquired.
Outside of ticket he goes, bombs collected.
E agora eles voltaram.
The sounding and those indicators, the blue icons, they're there. What the folky? Love to see it.
What the fuck?
Every single time they show some signs of life, GALORYS just snuffs it out. It's
GALORYS.
like blowing out a candle on their birthday. And hence, not even playing just yet. Man, still walking.
Mais 2 salves defendendo aqui. Tá bom.
Dang, that's tough, bro. Ken and Leo's in. Well, Maggie, I meant. Or Leo's in. Yeah, absolutely. Both still killless at this moment. No, hello, Hin's going to be able to find his first kill. Brigadera is going to be the first victim on the plate. And Leo Zera now trying to make something happen. Big kill is going to come through. Hin gets a little bit antsy.
Lucasinho.
Come on, bro. He's one shot. Shallot. We'd love to see it. Come on. In the name of Brazil. Back down. He's the last man standing. He knows what's up for grabs.
Ai. My God, Leo.
Até travou a transmissão. Só porque é o Lucasinho. Caiu. Ah. Beleza. Beleza. Caiu tudo.
Listen, hopefully everybody at home, you guys enjoyed.
Tá feia a situação, hein? Na hora do clutch. Como é que nós vamos saber se ele fez o clutch ou não? E agora? Caiu tudo. Pior que caiu tudo, ó. Transmissão tudo caiu. Ih, caramba. Da Garena também foi de F aqui? Ou eles que finalizaram lá da Garena, se pá. Nossa, mano. E aí? Vamos refazer? Refazer o quê? A partida? Não, aí. A partida tá rolando. O que caiu aqui foi a transmissão. Esse que é o problema. Liga o rádio aí. Aí é complicado, hein? Aí é complicado.
Neonzera mandou R$5. Quem perder tá eliminada?
Quem perder tá eliminada. Quem perder tá eliminada. GALORYS contra Firing. E pior que não voltou, hein? No iFerg? Deixa eu ver. Eu acho que o da iFerg...
See you later, chat. Make sure to have a great rest of your day. Peace out, my little scrumptiouses. Love you all.
Não é possível, mano. Ele vai fechar a live dele aqui. Ah, não. Ah, não. Ai, obrigado. O Lucasinho ganhou o clutch.
Folky, Pabzera.
Obrigado, Noah. Te
Last
amo.
alive here for GALORYS. On the flip side of things, we've got Leozen and Crozen. I like the odds if you're GALORYS.
Dude, what is up with the curse on this stream, Verdict? Not a single control match. I am just so annoyed with that. Come on. I just want.
How do we not get a single control match and we're still alive? We're the last stream. Come on.
Just like that. Folky, opportunity.
Oh, Crozen.
Fantastic. As the numbers now setting us up for match point. GALORYS takes it all the way. Series point, as a matter of fact. All they need is just one more round to allow me to finally go to sleep.
GALORYS will have the golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I'm kidding. They're going to be heading to day 2 to playoffs. That is the goal here. We are not looking for a Gene Wilder film. We're looking for that day 2 action, baby. We want more. We want more. It is 9:09 Eastern time. That is exactly the time zone that Atlanta's in. And in the ATL, it's going down. It was a long one last night for overtime.
Nossa.
No overtime here, though, as the Falcons game ended in a 36-30 overtime victory. Right now, we're looking to set the bar to shut it out early. 6-1, looking for a 7-1. It could be possible here. GALORYS looking to go ahead and take it to the house. Only 4 players left standing on the opposite end to hold them back.
Well, Magic should have just had Crozin walk around with the bomb. They could have literally walked away with a couple of these rounds. Now having to deal with a tense situation, 1 man down. Your opponent's on series point. GALORYS has got all the time to waste. 56 seconds on the clock. They want to route the bomb over towards A. They can, but the problem is going to be Maggie and that MG42 just stacked up on that health center.
Now they're trying to rush it over towards B. The force is going to come through. Leo's in. I don't know if the white noise is permitting. Leo's there going to be able to strike first. That's going to even things out for the 4v4 retake here. 40 seconds left to go to clock. Maggie going to be able to find one as well.
Nice.
And all of a sudden, things starting to look a little bit more bright on the side of for Magic, but here comes Hin. He's starting to finally heat up himself as he does take down the heater and Crozin, who's got 8 on board. Leo Zera now. The last hope here is the nade shot from whoever that was in the top side. Shuts down that defuse.
Acabou, galera.
My goodness.
Acabou. 15 segundos, os caras não conseguem fazer nada, já era.
Unfortunately, they don't, but they're with a double. And Hen finishes it, a 7-1 scoreline. GALORYS smashes for Magic down to qualify for day 2. Unfortunately for Magic.
Feliz e triste ao mesmo tempo, galera. Eu tô feliz, mas triste ao mesmo tempo, né?
Well earned. Well
Dói no coração,
Great
pô.
execution there in the hard point to start
Brasileiro
us off. 35,
eliminando outro
victory.
brasileiro.